Hi, everybody. It's Sabrina Jean. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to this pick a card reading. There's something you should know. So, of course, as usual, choose whichever crystal or pile is getting your attention the most. You might have multiple piles. It's my intention to bring very specific, shorter messages in this pick a card reading. So, choose your pile or your crystal. Pile number 1 is a pink fluorite. Pile number 2 is an amazonite. Pile number 3 is an apophyllite. And pile number 4 is a carnelian. So, what is it that your spirit guides are wanting you to know or to hear? Take a moment to choose your piles and your crystals. And let's dive in and find out, what is it that you need to know? Pile 1. Hello, pile 1. So, what is it that you need to know? Let's find out. Curious minds want to know. So for those of you who were drawn to the pink fluorite crystal, what do your spirit guides want you to know? Let's start with the message of the oracle cards. Speak up and speak out. Let your voice be heard loud and clear. Wow. Let your voice be loud and clear, or let your voice be heard loud and clear. Speak up, speak out. What is it that you need to say? Reflection. Oh, look at this. So this is interesting. So many of you might resonate with dogs or wolves, or to me, this image and the colors kind of represents the undercurrent, like the underflow, picking up on the deeper, intuitive, and reflective. Okay, I really do feel like there's something that you're wanting to say or share with the world, but maybe you're afraid to. But do you see yourself here in the distance, on top of the mountain, the cliff, howling at the moon? You know what? Maybe that's a perfect idea for some of you who really need to get something out, to shout it or to say it. Go to the ocean or somewhere in nature or quiet, away from people's homes, and simply shout it out to the stars, to the galaxy, to your spirit guides, your higher self. Okay. I really do feel like there's something that you need to be expressing, but you're not allowing yourself to. Feast of Plenty. Okay, choices and consequences. Practice gratitude. Sagittarius moon. Freedom. Freedom of speech. Okay, so sometimes the words and the messages on cards don't even resonate with what I'm intuiting. So choices and consequences. There are plenty of opportunities for you to speak up and speak out, let your voice be heard. However, depending on how you choose to speak out, what you choose to say will bring consequences based on, what you're saying, what you choose to share, what you choose to express. And I keep coming back to freedom of speech. So if you drew this pile or this crystal, there's probably some sort of truth that you want to say or share with other people. You want to be free to express yourself. And guess what? You're not the only one. So just take some time to reconsider the words or your thoughts or what you feel like you need to say, because is it going to be helpful and supportive for everything else on the planet? If so, you should be able to feel free to express yourself and speak up and speak out. However, so the choice is yours. This feast of plenty, there's plenty of ideas. But I think Your spirit guides are trying to get you to pay attention to what is your greatest intention, your biggest message. What is the most helpful thing that you can say to anyone? Well, and even to yourself. Okay, so if you can speak from a place of gratitude, right, so positivity. So these are making sense. I'm also, let me pull some tarot cards for you. I think we got the message loud and clear. Choices and consequences. Actually, that's just a fact of life. Consider your options and choose, but also consider based on, or remember that there are going to be consequences. It's cause and effect. It's law of attraction. Wait. Wait. There's not. Okay. Here, I want this one, and I also want. I'm going to pull 4 cards. 4 pentacles. So spirit guides, just encouraging you to speak up and speak out. Let your voice be heard loud and clear. And of course, this is you honoring what you already believe, what is valuable to you. Speak words that are honorable, supportive. The 4 of Pentacles. Wow, Knight of Pentacles. Hold that thought. The 5 of Wands. I see what's happening here. And the Page of Swords. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you literally watch me pull the random tarot out of the deck. Okay. So let me look from a different angle on the camera. So many of you might be fearing expressing your true self or saying things because of opposition or disagreement or argument. And so the Page of Swords is reminding you that at any time you have the moment to reconsider and think about what it is that you wish to say before you speak it, because you know what the consequences might be. So some of you might be going through, I don't want to say a challenge, it would be a lesson. It's an opportunity for you to rethink or reevaluate, well, what it is that you want to say or what you would like to share. Choose wisely. So this is where journals and diaries are helpful, or if you have a cliff nearby where you can just shout into the darkness, into the silence, if there's really something that you need to express or exert yourself from. Because from a place of value, from a place of gratitude and stability, instead of forcing your ideas on everyone else, try to rearrange what you wish to share so that it is also supportive for other people too. You will experience less backlash or opposition when you're speaking freely for the benefit, well, of anyone else that might be involved. So the bigger message today is like reconsider your thoughts and your words before you speak them. Because when you speak with the purest intention, the universe will actually send you more to be grateful for. At least that's how I'm interpreting your messages. Group 1, I hope you enjoyed these. If you did, please do click the like button. You're always welcome to comment as well. In the meantime, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in another video. Hello, group number 2. There's something you should know. I have some messages for you from your spirit guides. If you were drawn to the Amazonite crystal, let's put this off to the side for now. and find out what your messages are. What do you need to know? So this was the same card that showed up in the video earlier. You have the power to create the life you love. Remember that. Because it's true. Okay. I was thinking... I shouldn't be thinking. I'm supposed to be intuiting messages. It's like you can create the life that you love. What I was thinking, let me just finish out my thought. I was thinking that not everyone even realizes what kind of life that they want, or what they're worthy of receiving, or what they want to create. So for some people, it's easier to create a life that they love. It's easier than maybe for others. Okay, personal power. So you've got tiger as your spirit animal. I'm loving the blues. Wow, and there's more blue. Drifter. Experience life as it comes. The number 14. Right. Oh. You have the power to create the life that you love. Remember that. It's important to use your personal power. Take one step at a time. Your thoughts do create things, but for you, group number 2, many of you might be a life path 4, or you may have been born on a day number that resonates with the number 4. You are creating the life that you love, but one step at a time, one process at a time, one cycle at a time. So if you can enjoy your life in the present moment while using your power to take that next step to level up to a better version of the life that you wish to be living, it's like it's wanting you to know that it's a process. See the bigger picture. Oh, okay, yeah, vision the end goal. Sagittarius, see the bigger picture. Focus on your goal and then take one step at a time. And trust that you are creating the life that you love. Easier said than done. The only reason why I'm saying this is that, for example, I have in fact created the life that I love. Honestly, 10 years ago, I made a wish to my spirit guides. I said, I just want to be free to do readings for people, to help people, to write, to do energy healing, which are all of the things that I do anyway, but I wanted to free myself from the corporate world to be able to support myself from home. And this was 9-10 years ago. And just the other day, I finally realized, oh my gosh, I'm living my dream. It's taken me 9 years to figure out how to get here. And the process has been kind of messy. And my life now isn't necessarily what I was envisioning it to be 9 years ago, which is really proof that in law of attraction, we manifest, we create what we need, but not necessarily specifically in the exact way that we're wanting it to, but it still happens. So if it happened for me, it can happen for you. It's just important to trust the process and to navigate your life one day at a time. And especially for those of you who need to take steps and learn patience, well, that's part of it. But what I'm really trying to say here is that from an energy healing perspective, every day when I felt discouraged or uncomfortable, I tried to take notice of something negative that might be limiting me or preventing me from being happier. And then I chose to make adjustments with my perspective, my expectations, how I feel about the situation. And I'm sorry, I'm not trying to make this seem like a lecture for you. I'm just sharing my process. Experiencing and seeing is what helps us to believe that we are on the right track and making our vision become a true reality is what I'm really trying to say. But it's not necessarily anything that we can see with our eyes in the external reality, but you can experience it as a shift in your vision or something new coming into your awareness. The more that you can level up your energy, the more you're going to realize or see the bigger picture. You still have the power to create the life that you love. However, that life that you love might come into fruition when you have become a different person. So I'm thinking somebody needed to hear that. It's a process. So try to find a way to enjoy your life every day while you're navigating and creating a life that you love. And every day, honestly, I think every one of us experiences something that we're thinking, oh, yuck, well, I don't really want that in my life. And so we can change what we're choosing, what we're focusing on. We can change how we feel. And this is how we slowly make adjustments. In my case, it was 9 years times 365 days. I'm not saying that it's going to take that long for you, but I have actually totally changed my life because I knew what I wanted to experience. I just really didn't know how to get there or how to make it happen. And honestly, one day at a time is what I had to learn to deal with. So, and these are the messages that are coming through for group 2. So I'm assuming that this is something that you need to hear. Let's pull some tarot cards. Wow, now I'm like totally sweating. And so that probably means I'm sweating because I'm sharing something private with all of you. And it's making me nervous because no one wants to be vulnerable, right? We don't really want to be seen. Or do we? The Tower. Interesting. So group 2, this is saying you're almost there. You are creating something, right? Self-sabotage does get in the way. Oh, I love these. Okay. It's important to believe in yourself and believe in your power and make those powerful choices for yourself one day at a time. Take life one day at a time. And on the days where you're feeling this way, there is a way that you can learn how to recognize when you're down in the dumps and to change your vibration to lift your spirits again. But it's a process, right? The Hierophant is probably the easiest remedy for that. See the bigger picture. Remind yourself why you are here, why you're dealing with whatever it is that you're dealing with. And, if you are persistent and you really know the kind of life that you're wanting to create and love, it's really just important to trust, especially for those of you who already know. You know that this is possible because you can feel it. You just know it. You're just not able to see it. So navigating all of the stuff one day at a time and experience life one day at a time and dealing with life one day at a time while making adjustments to your energy, your expectations, your intentions, and your vibration is how it will get you there. And I hope that all made sense, the way that I described it. Anyway, group 2 is something that you needed to hear. If you'd like more personal guidance or a reading or even a consult with me, feel free to reach out. I offer 2 different kinds of readings. The links are down below. But hey, if I can do it, you can do it. In fact, for those of you who are learning more about numerology cycles, if you are choosing to learn more how to navigate your cycles on your own, numerology is the fastest, the best way to understand the timing of the cycles in your life. So if you are interested in learning that, do purchase whatever books are getting your attention, because I found that very helpful as far as understanding the timing of everything. Or, of course, you can just book a reading. from your favorite reader, whoever that is. Okay, group 2, you needed to hear this. Everything's going to be okay. I love you. Someone needed to hear that too. Okay, I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do click the like button. You're always welcome to comment as well. And have a wonderful day. I'll see you in another video. Hey there, group 3. If you chose the Apophyllite crystal, there's something you should know. But first, let's do some show and tell. I love my Apophyllite. Do you see that? That's so cool. Wow. And the camera is like, no, bring the crystal back, okay. And it's still blurry. Pile 3. There is really something you should know. There we go. Message of the Oracle card, or the Cosmic Oracle. Oh, okay. This is a reminder. Give your inner critique a vacation day. Be kind to yourself. What's that in the middle? I can't tell. I guess it's just a nebula. Is that what you would call that? Group 3, be kind to yourself. I want to fix this. Oh yeah, now it's really going in. Group 3, okay. Compassion. Right, compassion in action, the chosen tool. Aha, many masks authentic self. The number 38, oh cool, it looks like a... I was going to say an Indian, but this is more like Aztecs or okay. I know the nationality, I just can't remember the name of the country. Okay, know that you are loved. Your message, group number 3, something that you need to know. Let me go like this. Okay. So these are for the overanalyzers and the overthinkers and the over-criticizers. Give your inner critique a vacation day. Be kind to yourself, because it feels better when you align with your more authentic self. You don't have to continue to pretend to be somebody else or something other than who you really are. And so this might be a challenge for some of you. But for those of you who are seeking your truth, and the fact that this card, the number 38, adds up to the number 11, which is a master number. 11 is also the number of enlightenment. When you take time to love yourself and enlighten yourself today, and you just allow yourself to be your true you. Just be you, even if for a day. Stop judging yourself. Know that you are loved. Okay, you know what? When you take a break, even if you meditate or quiet your mind or turn off the brain, which can be done, it's a process. It takes time. But you will realize more of the truth of who you really are. And the more that you relax your mind, the more obvious your connection and messages and synchronicities coming through from your spirit guides happens. Because the mind actually gets in the way of the intuition. Okay, so there's something in your heart or your intuition, your spirit guides, group number 3, that are really trying to communicate something. Maybe they're just trying to tell you that they love you. But if your mind is just too busy focusing on everything else except yourself, then, that's your choice. But be kind to yourself today. Give your inner critique a vacation day. Well, including feeling the need to critique everybody else as well. Nobody really likes that. But everyone does it, don't they? Everyone, I don't know how many people that I know who just love to tell me, what I should be doing, right? Or how I should live life, but that's always somebody else's perspective, isn't it? It's not necessarily yours or your truth either. So group 3, honor yourself, love yourself, take time for yourself, be kind to yourself, love yourself, give yourself a day off to receive or experience enlightenment. Discover your authentic self. Ooh, challenge accepted? Let me know in the comment section. So there's that, and there's this, and there's, wait, one more. I need to come over here. It's this one. You are the Queen or King of Pentacles. Know your worth. Okay, 7 of Cups. Wow, 10 of Pentacles. So you are worthy of the energy of 10 of Pentacles. When you embody that, which is like perfection, when you value yourself as the Queen and the 10 of Pentacles that you already are, at least it's your greatest potential, something is going to shift. Something new is going to start getting your attention. There's going to be like the dawn of light, like separating the mountains, creating a new path, a new momentum, new inspiration, a new you. You've got the stag here as well. So for some of you, the stag might be your totem animal. Okay, so group 3 here in the bigger picture is wishing for something. But self-sabotage in the mind and the thoughts and judgment is going to deny all of your wishes. So stop it. Stop denying your worth. Stop denying the fact that you're worthy of all of the things that you're wishing for. Stop blocking yourself from embodying or becoming this 10 of Pentacles energy. All right, and now I'm seeing the bigger picture. So Apophyllite is an amazing healing energy crystal. The bigger picture for group 3 in your messages are saying when you take the time to stop critiquing yourself and you rise above, you receive enlightenment, you recognize the truth of who you authentically are and allow yourself to be free to be who you are, especially when you love yourself unconditionally and you value yourself. You're going to give yourself permission to rise to the occasion to make your wishes come true. But if you're wishing for, let's say, the 10 of Pentacles, but you don't feel like you are the 10 of Pentacles, guess what? You're blocking your own manifestation. So it starts with self-worth and valuing yourself and believing that you are worthy of all the things that you're wishing for. When you align with that, which is part of the ascension process, or, when they say raising your vibration or your frequency, the higher you ideal yourself and recognize yourself as being worthy of having all of these things or this life that you prefer, and you stop judging yourself, stop blocking your own wish for a moment, stop denying the truth, and you simply allow yourself to become who you are right now, authentically, without pretending to be anything else. This is what's going to create this other pathway, which is going to lead you in another direction than the direction that you're on. And this is the path that's going to lead you to your 10 of Pentacles, whatever this represents for you. But you have to believe in yourself and honor yourself and love yourself and tell yourself that you are worthy, and remind yourself that it is possible. And honestly, some days this could be like a constant challenge to try to stay aligned in the positive aspect. But the more you do it, the more you practice it, the easier it's going to get. So start here. Group number 3. And these are your messages, something that your spirit guides wanted you to know. So, bless you. I don't know who, somebody needed to hear that. I don't ever say bless you. Maybe the angels, the archangels. Oh, he said Archangel Michael said bless you to someone here in pile number 3. Or maybe it's to all of us. So, in honor of all of us, thank you, Archangel Michael, for all of your blessings. Group 3, these are your messages. I hope you enjoyed these. If you did, please click the like button. You're always welcome to comment on the videos as well. Have an amazing kind of day, and I will see you in another video. Bye for now. Hello, group number 4. There's something you should know. Welcome to your messages from your spirit guides today. So if you were drawn to this carnelian crystal, this is your pile, or one of your piles, depending on how many piles you chose. Okay, there's something you should know. Group number 4. Let's find out. Make time to play. Have fun. Be free. Whenever I see this card, it always makes me think of Mork and Mindy, because Mork would say, fly, be free. And some of you were saying, what's that? What's Mork and Mindy? I'm like, seriously? Okay. It was a 70s show. Not that 70s show. Because I think that 70s show was made in the 90s or the 2000s. But Mork and Mindy was a different 70s show. Transformation. Some things there. Let me look at all of your cards. Group number 4. Eye of the Needle. Intentionality. Spiritual intentions. So many of you are going through some sort of spiritual transformation. Think it through. Gemini information. So Gemini might be a really strong part of your personality. It could be your rising sign. Or some of you might have a lot of planets in Gemini in your birth chart. Okay. So group 4, your spirit guides are saying, take some time off, have fun, be free. You're thinking too hard. But there's something specific here with this Eye of the Needle. So let's go to the tarot cards from the Gilded Tarot. The newest rendition of the Gilded Tarot. Now I'm wondering if Joyce chose this pile. Did you, Joyce? You know who you are. I call out people in my pick-a-card readings, and I don't know, I think a lot of the times these people don't choose the piles that I'm calling them out, but sometimes they do. It's kind of like a fun game to play. It's like, okay, if I call out your name, will you choose this pile? 6 of Pentacles. Oh, okay. It's time for you to receive. It's time for you to enjoy the receiving of something instead of working too hard or giving too much. Page of Cups, Queen of Swords, and Page of Pentacles. So this is another reminder or a confirmation. Spirit is coming through in this video today, trying to encourage you guys to slow down and get quiet and stop the overthinking, because it's when you quiet the mind where your intuition kicks in. So even with these, it's like you're working too hard, you're thinking too much, you're being too specific about, I don't know, maybe you're just paying attention to everything else that really doesn't hold any importance whatsoever in your life right now. Make time to play, to relax, have fun, be free, let go of the need to even have to think about anything. So maybe go for a nature walk or remove yourself from a situation where you can just bring some peace and stillness into your mind. Because when you do something new, your spirit guides are waiting to plant some seeds of intentions. But if you're busy and you're not paying attention, or if you're closed off, you're blocking, you're not allowing, then you're going to be blocking this. So these are your spirit guides. Oh, okay. Your spirit guides are in the birds. So it's important to go spend time around the birds, wherever the birds are. Is that it looks like a cat. It is a kitty cat. Oh, kitty cat's looking at the bird. Oh, I think, how many of you, okay, this is like totally off point. How many of you have noticed, like if you're just out in the yard, notice how the birds love to dive bomb cats? How many of you have actually witnessed that firsthand? It's the funniest thing. Cats get really annoyed when the birds swoop down and like bite them on the tail. Well, that's what it's making me think of. This is what your spirit guides are doing to you. They're trying to bite your tail to get you to stop and pay attention to the signs, the synchronicities. Listen to the birds. Something is trying to set you free. Have fun, be free. Be like a bird. Or for some of you, it's a message to free yourself from everything that is preventing you from having fun in your life. It is possible to live your life and take care of your responsibilities while also having fun while you're doing it. It's really just a matter of perspective. How do you wish to go about your life? Think it through. So you're entitled to believe or think or deal with your daily reality in whatever way you choose. But Spirit is saying try to lift your spirits and free yourself from everything that is keeping you from feeling free and having fun in your daily routine. Make time to play, hang out with the birds, try something new, engage with a new activity. Because when you step out of your comfort zone or you try something different, something new and different is going to reveal itself to you. And these are how your spirit guides are trying to get your attention. So there may be significant with the seahorses here in this image for some of you as well. So you've got scales. Maybe you're working too hard, right? You're counting your money. But there are seahorses here. There are birds. There's the phoenix. If you can find the time to have fun, make time to play, and allow yourself to just surrender all of your stresses, set your mind free, allow yourself to feel free, then this is actually going to help you to raise your energy, your vibration. It will also lift your spirits. It will also help you to gain a greater understanding or a higher understanding about something in your life right now, about your intentions, or your spirit guides might even be trying to help you to change your intentions for yourself and your life as you're navigating whatever kind of life changes. Pile number 4 is navigating. Something new is trying to reveal itself to you. But again, if you're distracted by everything else and everyone else, then you're just not really allowing yourself to receive this new opportunity or this new offer or this new gift. I think when you're around the birds, that's when you're going to realize it, because birds have an amazing way of distracting us from our thinking, especially if you really enjoy watching the birds. That's a perfect way to empty out your head and to empty out your thoughts, right? Because you're just focusing on the birds or the sky. Okay, this is a perfect way to distract yourself from your mind. Oh, and now I'm noticing some of you, there's a peacock over here. I don't know the symbolism of peacock. I'm sure it's pretty majestic now that I think about it. Wealth was the word I just heard. You are worthy of having so much more, says the peacock. If you only take time to slow down and realize that there's something more waiting for you to discover it. So make time to play, because this is what's necessary. You need to put yourself in a different space in order to receive this or to notice this. So group 4, these are the messages. Something that your spirit guides wanted you to know. I hope you enjoyed these. If you did, please do click the like button. If there's anything you would like to share or comment on the video about like the symbolism of stuff, do feel free. If you have another perspective, feel free to share it in the comments if you would like. Meanwhile, have a wonderful day, and I will see you all again in another video. Bye for now.